my gosh. I did it. 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 I finally did it, man. Your boy is a funded trader, man. What up, everybody? My name is Michael, aka MH, and I'm a funded trader. It feels good to say that, man. But in this video, man, I'm just gonna basically go over how I just passed, how I just past phase one, as well as phase two, and a little bit of the things that I've learned along the way and the things that I had to overcome. So hopefully, man, it could help you in your journey if you're not funded or you're trying to get funded, or whatever the case may be. Like I watched a lot of videos on my way on my journey, which is like I'm still on my journey. Like it's just but hopefully this could provide some value for somebody else that could get something out of it, man. So yeah, man. So first thing first. So my name is Michael, and so I've been trading for a little over 2 years. So first year I was trading. So this was like during like the pandemic, like right after the So this was 2021. So like April of 2021. So I'm not gonna go into my whole entire story. I'm just gonna try to keep this brief, but been trading for a little over 2 years. The first year I was trading options, and I was trading off and on. So I came into options like everybody, just thinking I'm gonna get rich in like a couple months. Didn't happen that way. Lost a lot of money. Well, not a lot of money, but started losing money. So I was off and on. So like I would trade for like 2 or 3. So I started going, trying to learn for like 2 or 3 months, and then I may take like a couple months off and then pick it up for a month, and so I was off and on that first year. So then December of 2021 is when I started trading Forex. Joined the community, and I basically learned the basics of Forex, MetaTrader, the different pairs. Like they really showed me and taught me, just the basics, the fundamentals, how to calculate this, how to calculate that. And they introduced me to like the smart money, quote unquote, smart money concepts. And then, I I started. So yeah, I just wasn't getting it. Like I was just blowing accounts, blowing accounts, blowing accounts. Wasn't anything funded at that time. I was just having like small accounts. I was just throwing like $100 in accounts and just blowing them, blowing them, blowing them, blowing them. $50, $100, and just blowing them like countless times. I don't even remember. But I didn't lose. I lost money, but it wasn't like a crazy amount of money. It was probably like maybe like a couple grand, because I saw so many stories of people like losing 10, 15, 20, 50, $100,000. I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna start small and kind of build my way up. So I did that. So I was in that community, and like it just wasn't clicking. Like it just wasn't clicking for me. And then I came across ICT. So just searching online, with the whole smart money stuff. I just heard his name going around, and then I started watching his 2022 mentorship, and like at the time it was just like it was too much for me. Like, oh, so rewind. So after that, so at first it was just all quote unquote like retail stuff I was trading, like support and resistance, trend lines. So then the community that I was in, they had a what you call it, like a boot camp where they were teaching quote unquote institutional trading. So they had two guys, and they both were profitable. One was just like straight retail. The other one was quote unquote institutional. So then the institutional stuff or the smart money stuff, like it was like super confusing. I'm like, yo, what is this? Like, you talk about liquidity and market structure and this. I'm like, bro, this is too much. Like, this is overkill. Like, you don't need all of this just to make money, because this dude's doing it with just like simple lines and breaking retests. So fast forward, everybody that was all the administrators, they was using, no. So I was doing options, and then in the group, in the community, they had people that was doing Forex, and they would just talk about Forex. So that was just all options. What I didn't like about options is because I liked holding positions, and like if you ever traded options, all the moving parts, the implied volatility, the theta decay, like it's so many moving parts. And like if you hold positions, like you're gonna lose money even if the stock doesn't go down. So I didn't like that. And they was talking about Forex didn't have that. So that's when I started trading Forex. Um, and then that's when no, okay. So rewind that. Before I started trading Forex, they had that boot camp. And that's when they was talking about the institutional and the retail. And the guy that was teaching the institutional, he was like, yo, I don't really trade options. He's like, I just trade Forex. And that's when he started talking about Forex. And then I'm looking online and I'm seeing like all these big names, these big dudes, influencers, they all trading Forex. So a lot of the videos that I was watching, even though I was trading options, were Forex videos. So I'm like, all right, I'm like, oh, it's something to this Forex thing, but it's like a whole new thing to learn. I spent so much time invested in trying to learn options and all this stuff. So he was like, I only trade Forex. He's like, it's faster, you can make more money, this, that, and the third. So then some time goes by, and then like I said, I'm getting tired of options. I'm trying to hold stuff and I'm losing money, and I didn't like it. So then I went over to Forex and I was trying to do both. And then I just like Forex so much better. Just like being able to hold a position, being able to calculate your risk to reward. It's so much simple. Like it's 1 plus 1 equals 2. And options is like 1 plus 1 times 5, multiplied by the square root of 64, you know, squared equals 1. Like it's so many different moving parts. So I'm like, all right. So I was trying to do them both at once, and then I'm like, I'm totally done with options, and I just went full fledged um in Forex, and that was April of 2022, right? So April, May, June, July. So that was like 15 months ago. So like a year and like 3 months. That's when I really started, and that's when I really like started going hard. I mean, like, every day on the charts, trying to figure this out. And even then, it still wasn't clicking, man. Like it just wasn't clicking. And it's just you just have to go through that period where you just you're learning, you're making mistakes, and you're learning some mistakes. But one thing I started doing is I started journaling, which was super helpful. So I signed up for my FX book so I could kind of look at my stats, see my mistakes, and just kind of start journaling and documenting and trying to get better. So I'm trading Forex, and like I'm having no success. Like I'm blowing accounts. And in January of 2023 of this year, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna try to get funded. I set a goal to make 200K in 2023, trading Forex, and I started documenting the journey. So each and every week, I would I would journal my trades. So I would screenshot all my trades, and then I would go over them and record a video going over that week, recapping the week. And that is on this channel. It's called the Road to Six Figures series. And I have 25 videos. I've only uploaded about 5, so I'm gonna try to just like upload the rest of them, maybe like 2, 3 videos a day, until I get caught up. But everything that I went through has been documented, and I've been through everything. So, you know, I didn't actually mean to give that whole backstory, but I kind of just wanted to give that really quick so that you can, my journey, where I'm at, how long it took, and things of that nature. So, whew. So January 2023 is when I actually started. So if we go over here and we look, so remember I said I was blowing accounts. So then after that, I started becoming break even. So after you become a losing trader, the next stage is like a break even trader. So I would win, and then I would give it all back. Win, give it all back. Win, give it all back. Win, give it all back. So in January when I started, you know, that I was pretty much a break even trader. I stopped blowing, and I was just break even. So as you can see, my first challenge I bought in February of 2023 of this year. So then February, that was the first one. And this one I breached the daily drawdown. I really didn't know what I was doing. So then like the next week I bought another one. But as you can see, from February to March, that's one. That's like, almost a month. And then March to April, that's almost a month. So April to May, that's almost a month. And then this is like maybe like a couple weeks, 2, 3 weeks. So, and this was like right after. So after I failed, I would buy another one. So I had to count for like a month, but I was break even. And what was happening was there's so many trading is so psychological. So many different things that you have to overcome, from, risk management to greed to revenge trading to over trading. Like, it's so many different things, and you really just got to tackle them one after another. And it's really going to reveal flaws that you have about yourself. Like, if you're not disciplined in life and other areas of your life, you're probably not going to be disciplined in trading, right? So it's definitely a reflection. So another thing I'll say is, like, I'll say my biggest problems were greed, over trading, and risk management. They're like neck and neck. If I had to pick one, I would say greed. Well, you can make the argument for over trading, but I would say greed because my problem was I was always trying to hit home runs. Like, I would be up 1-1, 1-2, but I'm trying to get a 1-5, a 1-6, a 1-7. I'm trying to pass a challenge in one trade. I'm trying to do those things. And what happened a lot of times is I would be in the green, and then my green trades would turn red. And then I would hit those home runs sometimes, but they were so few and far between. So I would hit a home run, I might be up like 5-6%. And then as I'm trying to chase that next home run, I'm trading and losing and losing and losing and losing, giving all that profit back, and now I'm back to square one. And then a lot of times what would happen would be, you know, our revenge trade. So, like, I'll be up. So a prime example, let's say I'm in a trade, right? Let's say I'm up 2%. So on a 10K account, let's say I'm up $200. And then price just reverses, and now I'm only up 1%. So now I'm like, dang, I was just up 2%. I should have took profit at 2%, and I just gave away 1%. And now I don't want to close because I gave up that 1%, but I'm still up 1%. I don't close. So now I'm break even. I'm like, oh my gosh, yo, I was just up 2% and I did not close. Why did I not close? So now I really don't want to close. So I just gave 2%. I'm like, yo, I want to get that money back. Next thing you know, I'm in the red. I'm down 1%, and then I'm stopped out. Now I'm down 2%. So I went from up 2% to down 2%, which is like a 4% swing. And then that happened so many times over and over where I didn't take profit because I'm trying to get these gigantic, TPs. And it took me a while to get over that, man. A while to get over that. So as you can see, I have these challenges, and I'm gonna go into my, and not only that, it's like my equity curve was it was where's my dashboard? Okay. Oh, that's why. So if you go into these, and I had those hidden because I only wanted to see past on my screen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted, for psychological reasons, I only wanted to see past. I didn't want to see these failed challenges. So if you look, look at the equity curve, right? So you see, boom, I'm down, I'm up 2%. Now I'm down 2%, right? You see? And then now I'm up 3%. Like, you see the swings, breach max daily loss. Look at that, $23. So another thing I was doing, like, I was just trading and I wasn't really paying attention to my max daily drawdown. So I would be in trades and I would just keep re-entering. That was a big problem. I would just I get stopped, re-enter, stop, re-enter, stop, re-enter. As opposed to sitting back, reanalyzing, reevaluating, giving the market some time to show its hand, I would just re-enter. And that was the revenge trading / over trading. Like, I blew so many times by doing that, right? So look at this equity curve. We here, we up, we way back down. We like, it's like a freaking roller coaster, right? So then we go back to, that was the 15th max daily drawdown limit. So then we go here. It's like, bro, what was this? I was up 2%. I don't know what the heck happened here. Oh, dang. So, how the heck did this happen? Oh, it must have went, yo, what is this? I don't know. It must have went down, and because how did I get, oh, it must have went down. I didn't close, and it came back. So that was not using a stop loss. but that's the daily max drawdown limit. Like all these is max daily because I'm over. Oh my gosh, look at this roller coaster. I'm here, bro. I'm up 7.97. Yo, I'm freaking seven. Look at this. I'm $7 away from passing the challenge. Yeah, there was one time I was like one pip away from passing the challenge. Yo, and then I'm trading. So I go from 7% down. Look at that. And now I'm back up to 6%. And I'm, yo, straight roller coaster. Imagine what my emotions was like, yo. Max daily drawdown limit. Like, look at this. Like, I can't make this up. Bro, I can't make this up. So that was two. Um, I can't make it. Look at this. Another one, yo. This one. No, this is the same one. So wait, what? Okay, so that was. Let me see this one. So did I do this one? I remember. Oh yeah, I did. I don't know what that was. So that was the third one. So let's go to this one. Same thing, bro. Look at this. Up 6%. Down. Break even. Up 2%. Break even. Up 3%. Break even. Up 4%. 1%. 4%. Yo. Max daily loss. $28. Like, look how many times I barely breached it. $28. And it was a couple of times where I was down so bad. I'm like, yo, man, I'm just about to go for it, yo. Like I'm down like 4%, 6%. I'm like, yo, I don't even care about this account no more. I'm just about to. And this one was just like, this was bad from the start, bro. This was just like, max daily loss limit, $10. Like, are you serious? $10. You seen this one? $10. The other one, $23. Like, yo, what is really going on right now? This one, I'm up. No, I'm not up. I'm up here, 2%, and then murder, she wrote. Daily loss limit, $7. Like, are you kidding me, bro? Like, so y'all can see, I'm just over trading. I'm revenge trading. I'm just like, yo, 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 like, yo. Um, yeah, man, like I'm my emotions was just like all over the place, low. And another thing, I'm trying to rush the process. I'm trying to get funded. Like I'm being greedy. I'm not taking my profit. Then I have poor risk management. Like if I'm gonna be greedy, at least trail your stop. At least trail my stop. I mean, have a trailing stop so I can secure some profit. I don't do that, and I'm just hopping in, re-entering. So greed, revenge trading, and then the poor risk management, and like, you know what I'm saying? It just, and the crazy part is I'm doing it. I know what I'm doing. I'm like, yo, next week I'm not gonna do this, and I end up doing the same thing over and over. It's like when the money gets involved, like it's like, yo, your logic goes out of the window. This one, I passed, but as you can see, it's not a good pass. Like I'm all over the place. I'm up 3%. Now I'm break even. I'm up 3%. Then I'm down 3%. Then I'm up 2%. Then I'm down 2%. Then I'm up almost 4%. Then I'm down like 1%. Like as you can see, bro, like this is not this is not a good equity curve, bro. Like I'm consolidating, yo. Boom. Then we have the breakout. So what happened here is I kind of got lucky, but not really. But I remember I swung a position, and news came out, and I was just happened to be on the right side. I didn't know news was coming out, but I had a TP in mind. Price hadn't hit my TP at the end of the session, so I just held it, and then I made it through. So then what happened was, so what happened after that was, what was an eye-opening experience right here is when I saw this. I'm like, yo, I had an average risk reward of a 2 with a 39% win rate, and I passed my challenge. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. I'm like, so you don't have to have these like gigantic like trades to be profitable and make money. Like a 2 to 1, you could be profitable, bro. And it was, I kind of, you know what I'm saying, opened my eyes, but not really. Then I went back the next week to doing what, to doing what I was normally doing, trying to hit home runs. But so then, so I passed that phase one. So remember, and so I passed phase one, and freaking, what was I about to say? So I passed phase one, and yeah, so that was a Thursday. So I'm like, yo, should I wait till Monday to start phase two, or should I just start it right now? You know me trying to rush the process. I'm like, bet, I'm about to get in. So I get into phase two, and here's what happens. So I start off phase two good. This is it. So I gotta make this visible, so y'all could see. Oh, visible. Phase two visible. This is September 5th. September 5th. What the heck? Why does it say September 5th? What is this? Oh, this is this one. I need to find all accounts. Where is... Alright, I need this one. Is this phase two? Okay, bet. So here's what happened on this one, right? I'm gonna show y'all what happened. This is crazy. This is crazy. $50. So, all right. So it's not gonna show it on this. So what happened? So right, this was a Thursday. So what happens is I pass on a Wednesday or Thursday. So now I start phase two. I'm like, nah, bro. We just about to pass this. We about to get it. We about to get it going. So what happened was I get into a trade, and then I'm up $200, 2%. So then here it comes again. Greed and poor risk management. So I'm up 2%, but I have a TP in mind. I'm up 2%. I'm like, yo, I could pass this in one trade. So this is end of New York session. I'm up 2%. So as opposed to closing the trade, I open up, I swing it into Asia. I'm like, I bet. So then as I'm swinging the position, so Asia opens up like 6 o'clock. So Asia opens up, and I'm like, I'm looking at my trading view on my phone, but it's not moving. So I'm like, yo, what is going on with trading view? So I turn my phone off, turn it back on. I'm doing everything. I'm going to different. So this was on my phone. So I go to my on a computer. No, I wasn't on my phone. I was on a computer. So then but I have the app on my computer. So then I go to the web page, like nothing's moving. So I'm like, what is going on? So the last time that happened, it was on a Good Friday, and I didn't know the market was gonna be closed on Friday. Everything was shut down. Nothing was moving. So I'm like, yo, is tomorrow a holiday? So I'm on Google, like, what holiday's tomorrow? I'm like, yo, like nothing. So then I'm like, yo, what is really going on? I'm like, yo, something's up. So mind you, so then I go to work. So I work night. So that was at like 6 o'clock. So now it's at like 11 o'clock or something. So so I go to work, and it's still not moving. So I'm like, yo, what is going on? So I'm like, yo, let me check MetaTrader. Yo, I check MetaTrader, and I am down. I mean, I'm down. So I'm down, and I'm like, so as you can see, starting equity for the day. So I was up a little under 1.5%. Your lowest equity was recorded. So I'm down. I don't know what I was at. I think I was at like 90. I might have been at like 98 or 97, right? So then I see it, and I'm like, oh, but I'm at work, so I really can't look at it. I'm like, yo, it's as opposed to just seeing I'm in the red and closing. I'm like, yo, it'll bounce back. Poor risk management, greed, bro. That joint kept dropping, and then it dawned on me that I had swung the position. I'm like, oh my gosh. So then I close it. Yo, I looked at my thing and I saw this. And I was heartbroken. Bro, I was heartbroken. I'm like, yo, you gotta be kidding me. Had I just closed the trade at the end of New York and then opened it back up, I wouldn't have blew this. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I would have been down like 4%, but I mean, I could have bounced back from that. Yo, I was sick. I was sick to my stomach, bro. But even if I did pass it, I had those bad habits like poor risk management. Like, bro, why you not have a stop loss on? So fast forward. Let me hide that again. So that was that one. So fast forward to this one right here. So what really changed the game for me is, like I said, I've been following ICT and watching all his videos, but I watched his OTE series. If you haven't watched the OTE series, I suggest you watch it. So I watched the OTE series, and I'm like, yo, let me just try this out, bro. Cause I'm trying everything. I went through the 2022 mentorship. I went through it. I just finished it like a couple weeks ago. I went through it last year, but it was just like too much. Like I wasn't ready. Like anybody that studies ICT, like it's not for beginners. Like it gets pretty complicated. I wasn't ready, so I got through like halfway, stopped, and then I started it back at the beginning of this year. Got all through it, and then even after getting through it, like it just still really didn't like click for me. But I passed. No, this is not it. Cause I'm like, bro, my equity curve wasn't like that. That wasn't that one. It was this one. This is the most recent one. This is the one that just look at that, boy. Look at that equity curve. So I start, I go down, a little 2%, and this was being greedy. Like I opened the account, I was at work, I was up like 1% on a trade, then it closed, got stopped, entered again, it was up 1.5%, got an opportunity to recoup my losses, didn't, and then I switched it out. I stopped being greedy. And look at that equity curve. That thing is a thing of beauty. Boom, 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 boom. So I switched up my pair. I started trading EU, and then like all I did is I started taking profit. That's the only thing that I did. So I watched the video. I started implementing, some of the stuff he said, and it's basically just about, waiting for retracements and using the daily time frame, to find the liquidity there, and you know what I'm saying, and it worked. So I passed that, and then, I'm like, I bet. Wait. All right, so, and then this one's today. So technically, I'm not a funded trader. Technically, because I haven't exceeded the maximum trading days. But basically, all I'm going to do is put in 0.01s for the next 4 days. And so I'm able to pass it. So I should be funded Monday. If I put 0.01s, crypto's open on Saturday. So price is 0.01 Saturday. Monday, I could get funded. So this one, I'm like, yo, so I passed phase 1. So then I'm like, phase 2, should I dial it back a little bit? Like reduce my leverage, what I'm doing? So I've been watching a few videos where people's like, phase 2, you just gotta you got 60 days, relax, take your time. Like honestly, yo, like do I want to spend 2 months trying to pass a phase 2 challenge? Like, no, like I'm trying to get this over and done with. And I seen a couple of people, this is what I noticed, like a couple of people is like, what they do is they just wait on the A setups and they risk more. Like they'll risk 1.5 to 2.5%, you know what I'm saying, to pass the challenge. And that's basically what, you know what I'm saying. I wasn't risking like 2%, but I was risking more than 1%. Like you gotta risk it for the biscuit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the strategy. Like, and it worked for me, but it's only one time. Like, you know what I'm saying? But that's what happened. So okay, so I passed phase 1 yesterday. So now I'm contemplating, Should I wait till Monday to pass phase 2 and start phase 2, or should I just? I'm like, nah, let's start it now. And then I'm thinking like I started because I used a 2 lot. I'm like, yo, should I just use a 1 lot and like dial it back, or should I? I'm like, I'm going for it. So this is the trade. Let me show y'all the trade. Let me show y'all the trade. So this is actually the trade. So as y'all can see, check out this R to R though. Y'all ain't never seen nothing like this. Boom. Average R to R 58. What you talking about? Nah, 58 risk to reward. What are you talking about? Average win $524. Nah, so basically what happened was I was in this trade, and all these other trades, like I said, I have a series. Each and every week I go through all my trades. So you can literally see what I was going through, all my emotions, all my setbacks for the past 25 weeks I've been documenting. Like I said, I only uploaded 5 weeks, but I got 25 weeks of content. I'm going to try to get caught up. But I just wanted to record this because I wanted to capture this moment. So, yeah, it goes around liquidity. So I was just expecting a reversal just based upon this, like, where we are, market structure, daily bias, like a whole bunch of different stuff. I was just kind of expecting it. And I know like after areas of liquidity, like you're gonna have a reaction, right? So especially if you're on the higher time frames, if you're on a 5 minute or 1 minute, you know what I'm saying, 15 minute, you're gonna get a reaction. But if you're on a higher time frame, that reaction is gonna be multiplied. You get what I'm saying? So I saw this one right here, and this trade was a premature trade. Like I shouldn't have took this trade. Like this was bad. You know what I'm saying? Like I shouldn't have took this. But I saw liquidity. I saw stuff try to go into the other. Not bad trade. Boom. So then we came back down here, and we took some more liquidity, which was this yellow line. Like I said, I'm expecting a reversal. We get a reverse. We started rejecting. We get a swing low, right? So swing high on the left, swing high on the right. And then I saw these candles. Like I can't explain it. So my thought process was liquidity got swept, price started rejecting. It was a premature entry. Entered after I saw a swing low form, and I had a gut feeling. It's just like I've seen this so many times from like failing challenges and back testing that I felt comfortable. And worst case scenario is super high risk to reward, because if I enter here, like I have a 0.2, and like I'm only risking 3 pips. So worst case scenario, I lose $60. You get what I'm saying? But the reward, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a low risk, high reward. So that's my thought process. It's like even if I'm wrong, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm only down like less than 1%. But if I win, you know what I'm saying? And like once I saw this candle and then I saw this candle down, I'm like, yo, this is it. And then, you know what I'm saying, I entered, I'm up 1%, I'm up 2%. You know what I'm saying, I'm probably up like 2.5%. I thought about closing here. I'm like, but I'm not seeing no bearish candles. I'm like, I'm holding. I see 3%. You know what I'm saying? I said, oh my gosh. I see 4%. Once I see 4%, I'm like, oh my goodness. Yo, I'm up. I seen that 5%. Yo, I closed that thing so fast. And I just paused. I'm like, yo, I did it. I freaking did it. Yo, but you don't understand. 2 years, you know what I'm saying, 5 months, and being able to pass one of these challenges. And like I said, I know like passing is not anything, right? It's about getting payouts. You know what I'm saying? It is a big deal, but at the same time, like the job's not done. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like playing sports. It's like you make it to the championship. It's like did you play all this to make it to the championship, or are you trying to win? Like I'm trying to win. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like when Monday comes, like I don't know if I should still, you know, like, and in all actuality, I hit a 1 to 7. This is, if you think about it, I'm only risking like 3 pips, $60. So I made, what's 6 times 7? Yeah, this is like a 1 to 7 or 1 to 8 risk to reward, bro. Like I risked less than 1% in all actuality. So I didn't risk a lot of money, bro. I risked a little bit. Um, so yeah, man. So I was just thinking about like should I dial it back, but I didn't risk 2% or 1%. I risked like a 0.5%, a little over 0.5%, which is insane. So yeah, man. So freaking oh man, I'm just excited, bro. I'm just excited. So here's the plan. So I wanna pass this challenge, and what I wanna aim for is just like 5% a week. So if I get 5% the first week, 5% the next week, that's 10%. Out of that 10%, I'll get 8 plus my challenge back. I have like $900, and then from that, use 500 to get a 100K account, and then build from there, and then get another 100K account, then get a 200K account, be max funded with True Forex Funds, and with a 400K account, even if I'm only able to do 10% per month for what, let's say July, let's say August, September, October, November, December. So that'd be 5 months. If I do 4%, that's 40K per month. 4 times 5 is 200K. That'll be my goal. Will it work out like that? I don't know. But that's the goal. Even if I had 100K, I'll still be happy with 100K, 150K, 200K. But that's my goal. And I don't want to, you know what I'm saying, well, I might have a month where I hit, you know what I'm saying, 20%. You feel me? Like I'm 30%, 50%. Who knows? So that's the plan, man. Get, I'm probably going to buy another challenge, 10K challenge Monday. So I'm probably going to work on another 10K challenge. I'm going to trade this. Once I get funded, once I get the 5%, I'm just gonna stop trading on that account, and then I'm gonna work on the next funded account. Because what I don't want to do is freaking below below my funded. Like that'll be the worst, bro. So like I'm trying to get another account on deck to have that ready, man. But yeah, man, I know this was a long video. I expect this to be like 5-10 minutes, but I started giving my story, then I started remembering stuff, and then you know what I'm saying. So like, again, man, I hope this provides value. I hope this could help somebody, even if it's just one person out there. It's like I said, I watched a lot of these videos along my journey, and they definitely helped me. But like I said, this is a stepping stone, a milestone, but like the job's not done. Like now I gotta get a payout, baby. I gotta get a payout. That's the next goal, is to get a freaking payout. But yeah, man, it's your boy MH. Like I said, check out my previous videos, man. And I labeled them revenge trading, risk man. Like I labeled them. So check out the journey, man. It's a lot of things I think y'all can learn from. But other than that, man, like I said, I'm excited. I appreciate y'all rocking out with me. Until next time, peace.